In this video, we walk through Handout 11-4. We're going to compute and interpret return on equity and price earnings, or PE ratios. We're given information about two magazine companies, Business World and Fun and Games. We're given financial information for 2022 and 2021. We're given total income, or net income, total stockholders' equity, earnings per share, and the stock price when the financial statements were reported. First thing, we're asked to compute the return on equity for 2021 and 2022, and we're asked to use year-end stockholders' equity instead of average stockholders' equity, just to make our calculations easier. So for Business World in 2022, the return on equity is 21.7%. That's the $130,000 in net income divided by $600,000 in stockholders' equity. For 2021, it's 28%. That's the $140,000 in net income divided by $500,000 in stockholders' equity. For Fun and Games, we've got a return on equity in 2022 of 20.7%. That's the 120 divided by the 580. And then in 2021, it was 16%, $80,000 divided by $500,000. We're next asked which company reported the higher return on equity in 2022. That would be Business World. Business World's return on equity was 21.7% compared to 20.7% for Fun and Games. Which company's return on equity improved between the 2 years? That would be Fun and Games. It went from 16% to 20%, while Business World's dropped from 28% in 2021 to 21.7% in 2022. Which company would you prefer to own and why? Well, I would prefer to own Fun and Games. Its net income, its earnings per share, and its return on equity all showed improvement between 21 and 2022. So if we look at net income for Fun and Games, it improved where Business World's declined. Earnings per share improved, Business World's declined. And then the same is true for return on equity. We calculated Fun and Games, it's improved while Business World's declined. Next, we're asked to calculate the PE, or price earnings ratio, for each company for 2021 and 2022. For Business World, its PE ratio in 2022 is its $52 stock price divided by its $4.33 earnings per share. So it's $12. Its 2021 PE ratio was $14. That was the $65.33 stock price divided by $4.67 earnings per share. For Fun and Games, it was $15 in earnings, or for a price earnings ratio in 2022, and $13 in 2021. We're asked which company's PE ratio increased over this period of time, and we can see Fun and Games' price earnings ratio increased. This suggests that investors have a preference for Fun and Games. They're willing to pay more, $15 for a dollar's worth of earnings from Fun and Games, compared to only $12 for Business World. This suggests that perhaps investors expect Fun and Games earnings to grow faster than that of Business World in future years.